Well, hello again. Quick follow on to the previous video. One thing I had intended to do and forgot was do this update here on actually an overview of the layout and some progress as to where I am. I had received a request to do that, so I'm downstairs actually right now. Those of you who are new subscribers who may not have watched the entire series may not understand or know where the layout is, so I'm going to take you on a tour. The door that you see to the right here, this door goes out to my garage. So I have a bonus room up over the garage. So we go up the stairs and we make a turn to the right and we come up, and over here on the right, what you see here is the grandson zone. So anyway, there are previous videos way back on the beginning of this series where I actually showed the construction of the room here. But anyway, this is the entrance to the train room. You can see coming up the stairs, got the door here. This is the bridge which crosses my doorway. So there's a few extra things in the train room right now, but so I apologize for that. But anyway, so here's an overview of the whole thing. When you come in, the engine facility, intermodal yard, and so forth are all on the left side. Back in the corner is the church scene. And then sorry about that, ran out of space. So anyway, as we start here on the left side and pan down, you can see the engine facility and the intermodal yard. And the outer main where the train is sitting right now, that's the beginning of a 4% grade that runs up the hill on the outside of the layout. Crosses in front of the coal yard and then immediately begins a downward trek. 4% down as well. Crosses the bridge in front of the door of the attic, comes down in front of the auto plant, and ends up back on the level just in front of the lumber yard there. And then the main comes around across the bridge. So back over here in the corner is the grain facility, and back there where the blue sky is where I'm going to put those buildings that were I talked about in the previous video. So basically the layout is very simple. It's two concentric main lines, and over here back in the corner there's a series of switches and cutoffs and so forth that allows me to cross trains from one track to the other. So it's fairly simple. DCC, no blocks in it, just straight old power everywhere. The room is about 9.5 feet from left to right and right at 14 feet long from the coal mine down to the corner here. So as far as the lighting, I've got track lighting up here at the top, which you can see. I'm going to have to deal with some of that in the summertime. It gets really hot in this room, even though it does have heat and air in it. It gets a little warm with the lights in here. So I may decide to either put dimmers on there or replace them with LEDs, which is going to cost me probably more than the layout did to build. I think the LED lights are, I don't know, about 15 bucks a piece or something, and I've got 10 of them. So for $150 I can get a fairly nice locomotive and put up with the sweat, I guess. But anyway, so I don't know, not too much else to say about the layout. It does have opportunity for switching. I'm not into that much. I kind of like to watch trains run, so that's the reason for the two main lines, just so I can get 2 or 3 trains up here and get them running and enjoy that. The additional turnouts and spurs that I have here over at the lumber yard, that allows me to do some switching. I've got a pull through that goes right through the lumber yard building. so I can pull trains in and pull them out and back onto the line and so forth. Then of course over here I do have the intermodal yard, which you have seen, and then 3 additional sidings which will allow me to store some trains. One thing I'm going to do, which I haven't talked about yet, I guess now is a good time to talk about. Currently I've got storage, you know, kind of junky storage under the layout with just those small plastic drawers. And I've decided to build some wooden drawers that are probably the width of that opening there. I don't know if you can see that, but that opening is probably between 4 and 5 feet wide, between that support post and the corner down here. So I'm going to build some drawers and put them on drawer slides, make them probably 4 to 5 inches deep, so I can keep my well cars and my spine cars sitting in the drawers with the trailers on them. So it makes it easier to put them on the layout and put them away. You know, I just lift them out and put them on the track and they're ready to go. Right now the trailers are in a drawer, the spine cars are in a drawer, the well cars are in a drawer, and you know, it's just kind of hard to get to them and get them out. So that's my thought there. Maybe have 2 or 3 of those drawers in that area on drawer slides, and that should give me plenty of room for all the rolling stock I've got. So I don't know when that project's going to start, but you know, at least it's on the drawing board. So, but again, that's it. This is the layout room. It's very simple, not very big, but you know, it does provide for lots of running, not a lot of switching. But so anyway, that was just in response to a request I received for a tour of the room, and there it is. So again, appreciate all the comments and the subscriptions, and that's it for now. Take care.